Hi, my name is Havish Madhupati, and in this example, I want to show you how you can convert a regular dataset in Excel into a table, and this will offer a bunch of benefits. It will help us format the data so that it appears much better. It will also help us to automate formulas and also interact with the table from different sheets in the workbook. We have these 7 rows here where we have segment, state, postal code, region, and sales. To convert this dataset into a table, click on Insert and then select Table. The two shortcuts that can be used are Control T or Control L. Once the table is created, you notice these alternate colors, alternate rows have different colors in them. And if you want to change the design and the layout, there is a new tab that opens up called Table Design. And there are a bunch of different styles available here. And in a single click, we can change to any style that we want. On the left side, we have table name. So I'm just going to call this my underscore table. Do note that table names do not allow blanks in it. So if you want to write two words like I have done, you have to put an underscore in the middle. Once that is done, we can again click on table design and then add the total row. This adds a sum formula at the very end. This, in fact, if you notice, is a subtotal that has been added. But if you don't want to see the sum, you can click on the drop down and then choose whichever function you want. So let me turn this back to sum. And even though the function is coming by default only on the last column, you notice that there is a drop down coming on each one of these columns. So maybe I want to see the count of the regions that I have. If you want to add another record, simply click on the last record, which is F14, and press tab, and this will help you create additional records within the table. Let's say we want to add some values here. So I'm just going to copy this same thing and perhaps change the numbers as well. Excellent. You notice that the formulas get updated automatically. If you want to add another column, you can simply write the column name and the new column gets added to the existing data set. The way you write formulas now will become a little different. So we will not say equal to 3000 into, let us say, a 10% year-on-year growth. So we will not say equal to F8 into 1.1. If you wanted to do that, you could. But a better way of doing this would be to simply select the cell. And because this is a table, which is a structured data set, it selects the entire column. So it says we are multiplying the entire column by 1.1. And in a single click, you get the result. Just like sales, we can see the sum of our target as well. If you want to see these results in other cells, we can simply write equal to sum. First, we have to give the name of the table, which is my table. Open a bracket and then select the column that we want, which would be sales. And then I can make this target. Because the table name is unique in one workbook, you can write this function on any other sheet within the same workbook and you will still get the result despite the fact that your source data might be on a different sheet. Excellent. We can go to table design and click on insert slicer, and here I can choose any of the columns that we want. So if I choose region, then the slicer is created, and this allows me to filter the entire table by clicking on these. So it's a wonderful way of interacting with the table, much easier than a user coming to the column and then clicking on the drop down and selecting the region that they want. These are the same slices that work in pivot tables as well. And if you want to convert this into a pivot table, simply go to table design and summarize with pivot table. Okay. And that's it. The table has now been converted into a pivot table. So I hope you liked the example, a bunch of things that we can do with a table. There are lots of other things as well, but I've covered all the basics. Thank you.